Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to talk about how to take one chord track from one style and copy it into another style that it doesn't exist in. So, for example, you might hear a supporting chord track, and you say, "Geez, I'd like to have that in all my country styles," or whatever the case is. And how do I get it over there, and how do I copy that? So I'm going to show you that right now. So in particular, this user who asked this question said that he really liked the Hawaiian guitar from the Kramer ballad that's found in the country family. So let's just go ahead and look at that. So I'm in the country family. I'll go into Kramer ballad and we'll take a look at it. And there's the Hawaiian guitar on chord track 3. So let's listen to that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mute everything but that particular, so you can hear it. I'll do a chord change. So and you should take note too, it's an 8-bar loop that's in there. Okay, so we're going to let me go ahead and unmute those, and we're going to take and move or copy that Hawaiian guitar that's in chord track 3 and put it in a different style somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pick a style. So I'll go into my user styles and I'm going to pick Greg 1. So I think this is a country tune. Let's just see. Yep. Okay. So now let's say, hey, I really like what we heard before, and I'd like that to be in this chord track 3. How do I do that? So again, let me show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to press edit, right? And right now we are in the destination style. We are going to need to know where the original style that we want that chord track from is located, because we have to specify it. And the way you do that is you're going to go into edit and you're going to say copy and export. And here we're going to say, okay, where was that style that had the chord track I want? Well, it was a factory source, and so that's selected, right? And it was in the country family. And what was the name of the style? Well, it was called Kramer something or another. I forgot myself now. Kramer ballad, okay? And we're going to be copying that into Greg 1, which is the current style we're in. And what do I want? That was sourced in Arranger D. So I want the Arranger D. And which chord track was it that we want? Which part? You can do them all, but we really only want chord track 3 because that's where it was located. Chord track 3. So now what this says is I'm going to go ahead, and I'm currently in the style Greg 1, and I'm going to take from the Kramer ballad style that we listened to from the Arranger D section, chord track 3, and I'm going to move it into chord track 3 of Arranger D of Greg 1. So that is right now what's going to happen. So I'm going to say execute. Okay, so now if I go back and I take a look at this, you'll see that now I have the Hawaiian guitar on chord track 3 in Greg 1, right? So if I were to play this, right, and you can hear it in the background, right? But we can also solo that. Let's see, we're going to do this one. Turn that off. So there's that Hawaiian guitar that he liked so much that was in Kramer Ballad, which is now in Greg 1. So that's it. That's how you do it. And the last step is you just want to make sure that you save the style. So you're going to press save. Oh, excuse me, that was my fault. You got to exit. We're going to save the user style, yes. And we're going to save it here too, right? Save, boom, and we're going to say yes. And that's it. So now if I go back in and I look at, we'll just go here. Obviously, this isn't going to have the Hawaiian guitar in it. So there's chord 3 at strings, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick Greg. Where was that? Here. And I take a look at it, and you'll see that it now has the Hawaiian guitar in chord track 3. So I hope that gives you a process for how you can copy one chord track from one style into another chord track of a different style.